ECW Robert Hall, half hour away from my 2K9. So, to close out the night, we are going to do something for me and my new advocate, Paul Heyman. And for that, we'll head to our ring announcer in the ring in a minute. As we will see our first real taste of ECW hardcore action before the unofficial start of the Universe Mode, at least for one match. Oh, I gotta go back. Give me 1 minute. Oh boy. Mistakes happen even on the last show of the year. But of course, when we think of something like that, I think of one thing. Last show of the year, I can't hold anything back. And if you're not laughing, you seriously need to think about good comedy movies that you need to see, and start with The Waterboy. Okay, here we go again. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest will be fought under Extreme Michigan. He is the whole fucking show, Rob Van Dam. And here he is, the crowd favorite, Rob Van Dam, has arrived here at the Hammerstein Ballroom in New York City. The man who a lot of people will consider one of the original faces of ECW. He has showed up here tonight to see us off in 2K18 and lead us into 2K19. And sometime in the future, you may actually be seeing Rob Van Dam in 2K19 if I can find good community creations. But we'll not worry about that now, because now we have this special Extreme Rules match. And his opponent from the Motor City of Detroit, Michigan, he is the War Machine, Rhino! And here comes Rhino, charging his way down to the ring. Another old favorite of ECW. And here he is now, charging to the ring. He's ready to roll. Rob Van Dam is running away. You can just tell Rhino is pumped. He's ready. He came down here charging, ready to fight. Rhino was a monster. Yeah, no shit, sir. The bell rings. Here we go. 15 minutes on the clock. Here we go. Jumping head scissor takedown right there by Rob Van Dam. Takes down Rhino. Rhino picked up to his feet. And RVD drops him with a DDT. And he's rolling to the outside of the ring. And already, not even 30 seconds into the match, we have a weapon introduced. It's a sledgehammer, and it's put right in the stomach of Rhino by Rob Van Dam, who strikes Rhino with the sledgehammer and chucks over the top rope. And there's those stomps right to the back of Rhino. Picked up to his feet. Rhino fired off the ropes. Goes for a German. Got it! Rhino sweeps the legs, Van Dam is down. And now Rhino rolls out to the floor. And now he's looking for a weapon. There's a perfectly good sledgehammer out there, but yet he's going for something else. He's got a table! And the people in New York are going crazy for the table. RVD goes for a kick, got nothing. Fired off the ropes. Rhino went for a shoulder block, but absolutely nothing out of it. Kick to the stomach and a clubbing shot right to the back. And now Rhino to the floor. Again, he's looking for another weapon. There's a perfectly good table. He just brought out there. Now he's got a baseball bat. And he clotheslines him with that bat. And he chucks over the top rope. Rhino would love to try to become the next Pudge Rodriguez with that bat. Wait. Covered with that forearm right in the face, only a 1 count on RVD. Rhino now working on the face of Rob Van Dam. And throws him back down. And now Rhino circling around the table. And there's a punch right to the back of Rob Van Dam. But there's a back elbow right to the face and a running kick right to the face. Rhino rolls to the outside. Rob Van Dam now posing for the crowd here tonight in New York City. There's a spin out cutter move right there by Rhino. Hooks the leg off that cover. Could be it. Only a 1 count there for Rhino, for the Man Beast. Punch right to the face. And again, there's a back elbow. And now RVD is perfectly standing on that fallen table. And now we have a suplex right there in the ring, almost right on top of the table, but he moves out of the way. RVD is positioning that table in the corner. Kick right to the face. Van Dam worked chest burst into the corner. Rhino positions Van Dam on that top turnbuckle. Punch right to the back. Hits a German suplex from the middle turnbuckle down into the ring. Wait. Cesaro, what's he doing here? Cesaro has seemingly just appeared out of nowhere. Wait, it's a decoy. There's a back suplex right there by Rob Van Dam. And he picks up the table and throws it down. There's a kick right there by the educated feet of Rob Van Dam. Sent down on his butt. And now Rhino has that claw applied right on the shoulder of Rob Van Dam. And throws him right down to the mat. Van Dam picked up. There's a shoulder block right there. Van Dam rolls to the floor, looking for more weaponry. And he has a ladder. He's looking to take this match to new heights. And he might just do it. Because you know Rob Van Dam, he can fly, but there's a punch right to the chest. And he drops to the ladder. Rhino now stomping right down on the arm. Nice underhook style suplex right there by Rhino on Rob Van Dam. Cover hooks the leg. Count of one, count of two, only a 2 count. There's a clubbing shot right to the side of the head. And 5 minutes have elapsed in this special match. There are 10 minutes remaining in actual gameplay. Rhino picks Van Dam up to his feet. Belly to belly head suplex Van Dam. Take it down hard. Throwing down hard. Rob Van Dam picked up. Gore! 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 Covered. 1, 2. 2 count only as Rob Van Dam kicked out of that spit, out of that gore. Circling around him, Rhino has the ladder in his hands. And unlike Rhino was not a high flyer, but he'll use it as a weapon. And he did it, he kicked him right in the stomach, picks up Van Dam, drops right behind. Slam. Wait, Van Dam going to the top. He could be going. 5 stars, got it. Got the covers, could be it. 1, 2. It's over. Here is your winner of the Extreme Rules match, Rob Van Dam. And of course, if we're going to have a send-off for Extreme Championship Wrestling here on 2K18, no better man to give the win to than one of the original faces, the heart and soul of ECW, Rob Van Dam, who will be coming to 2K19 very, very soon, hopefully. Well, that's it for actual gameplay, ladies and gentlemen. This is the end of the match. I'll be going right back here to the menu screen, and it reveals that we are 6 minutes away from my 2K19 officially becoming playable. Now this special universe mode, this special video will be, in case you haven't been paying attention, I will actually set the entire roster and reveal it for the ECW brand. Now, if you don't mind, I'll be back in about a minute. I gotta go run and grab something. I'll be right back. Excuse me, Doc. Excuse me, Doc. just under 4 minutes now, I have in my hand the list of talent offered to me from the general managers of Monday Nitro and SmackDown Live. Speaking of Nitro and SmackDown Live, I feel there's an explanation that needs to be done. Last year, me and my colleague Josh Jenkins had a great partnership that had a great universe mode. But I find out a month ago, as we were planning for this 2K19 universe mode, I found out a couple of things. First, somebody has corrupted Josh Jenkins' mind, and Monday Night Raw is completely gone and replaced by Monday Nitro. So then, upon finding that out, I decided that as the general manager of SmackDown, I would fight to get Raw back and try to avoid it being canceled. But shortly after that, I found out shortly after the announcement was made about Monday Nitro that in another move, I was fired as the general manager of SmackDown Live. Why? I don't know. And to be honest, I was about ready to say, fuck 2K19 and fuck Universe Mode. And I was about to leave. I was going to live my own life and just go into solitude. But then I got a phone call from a man, my advocate, Paul Heyman, who is my financial backer, who called me. He begged me. Robert, I love ECW so much. This is my brainchild. I refuse to let that 2006 rebranding of ECW be the last thing everybody sees of it. I want you to take this ECW brand and make it great. It was great before. It'll be great again. You know what? Paulie's right. But before we get into this, there's a couple of things you need to know. That precious WWE rulebook, it's gone. I don't give a shit. Those kids in the audience, and you people who may be too sensitive to understand what I have planned ahead of you for ECW. You know what? Go fuck yourself, all of you. That's right. There's going to be language. There's going to be violence. There's going to be blood. It's going to be awesome. This is extreme, just like it was back in 1995 in Philadelphia originally. And let me tell you something. If you don't like where that is going, you want to know what? Go screw yourself. Because that's what's happening. You're going to be with us or against us. Regardless, here we go. It is 12 o'clock Eastern Time. I see right now this game is playable